Well, we're here with our kitchen couples for the discussion.
Yeah.
Great to hear from Dr. Mike on the beach there. Of course, we have Diane and Pinball Clemens. Mike, good to have both of you here. And Eric and Kara Maines.
Yes.
We are excited. We're excited.
Family, yeah.
We happen to know you two pretty well, but we have a feeling we're going to get to know you a lot better as we do these little
Yeah,
By the way, that's our-
divulge some marriage secrets here
Yeah,
in front,
that's
in front of our parents.
I love that. I love
That's
that.
going to be interesting.
Eric's our son, our baby, and if he were to stand up, his head would almost hit the ceiling because
Maybe not quite.
he's 6'8". So anyway, let's just
Well,
say.
Pinball's used to being around some pretty big guys.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's
He's
that's
never been
not-
intimidated before,
no.
so I think you're going to be okay.
Well, I know, actually, I have been intimidated.
Anyway, but on the football field, there's some clashing going on there, right?
Conflict happening. huh?
But in marriage, it's interesting, a whole new perspective we're getting from Dr. Mike on the beach.
Absolutely. How do we resolve conflict? And how do we do it right? How do we do it well? I know we talk a lot about what we bring to marriage from our childhoods. For me, resolving conflict was kind of difficult at the beginning because I'm not a confrontational person. I was raised in a home where you just don't confront, you don't talk about this. So I had to learn early on that resolving conflict was a good thing, and you don't stuff it down, you don't put it away somewhere, that you actually bring it out in the open. And I love that Dr. Mike is giving us some good tools in how to do that. So,
Yeah, Mike and Diane, you probably never have any conflict, right?
no, look at you two, so in love, so in love.
When you were talking about sheer size, though, I thought about as a coach. I have these guys, and these big guys come in the office, and as the coach, you talk about just about everything, and that means they can handle two big guys, right? You got to take on the double team, right? You got this guy, he can handle the double team. He can handle two guys that are 300 pounds, but a little 5'5", 135-pound spouse, oh my goodness, brings him to his knees, right? And so when we talk to this and speak to this, it's something that affects all of us. None of us are too big, if you will, for challenges and conflict and struggle. And one of the, I guess the thing that I love that he said, it was a part of the 7 habits of highly effective people, right? Seek first to understand, right? And then, as they said in the 7 habits, and then to be understood. And if we sort of if that was a starting place where we were seeking first to understand, right? And then to be understood. Like when I say we, I meant me. If I was always in the position where I was seeking first to understand, we'd have a lot fewer arguments.
right?
Argument free, right?
Amen. Can I get a witness on that one? But I mean, you guys have only been married 3 years. Now
3.5, thank you very
Three and
much.
okay, 3.5, 3.5.
Counting the months
And so you've learned some things in these first 3.5 years about resolving conflict.
Absolutely.
I found that, and yes, we are still. You can consider us still newly married. We're under the 5-year mark, so it's still
in the honeymoon
still
period.
honeymoon stage.
Yes.
But whenever there is a conflict, I feel that I tend to be maybe a little over persistent in trying to fix that problem, maybe to the point where it gets annoying. But because I heard it said once back in the day when they say, do not go to bed without solving the issue. And so I fight for that one. If we're even if we get in an argument at like midnight and it's just like we're already trying to sleep, it's like I'll turn the light on. Just like, no, we need to fix this right now. And she's just like, we can talk tomorrow. I'm almost asleep. But then I feel like I may get a little annoying in that.
No, it's good. We're still learning each other. We're still learning to see what makes us tick, what makes us work well. And it's a journey, but it's exciting. And so we're just trying to create those good habits now so that when we're 30, 40, 50 years in, then we can say, you know what, we took these steps in our 3rd year of marriage or our 4th year of marriage to protect our future and what that will look like.
I love that, to protect your future. I love that. And even when you've been married 25 years or or 33 years, we can still take those steps to protect our future because we still have, a lot of years of marriage ahead of us. I like that.
And one perspective that we've had and we've heard taught, and now we get to share this
When
as
we
well
do
in
seminars
seminars,
across the country,
is that when there's a conflict, oftentimes you kind of gets in between you.
put it right here.
And you're fighting and you're shooting
Yeah,
across each other, and kind of hitting each other in the crossfire of trying to deal with this thing.
Yeah.
But if you see yourselves on the same side of the table and the conflict, the
over
issue
there.
that you're dealing with is over here, then you're a team.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
saying, okay, together, how are we going to handle that?
And this is safe. This is
Yeah.
safe. That's what we're dealing with. That doesn't affect us. We're fine. That's a problem, and we're going to deal with it together. But it's not between us. And so it's all about how you look at it, how you walk it out. Yeah.
Well, we'll be back
stuff.
to the kitchen a little later
Yeah.
in the program.
We got lots more
Thanks,
to talk
guys.
about.
Stay with us.
Perspective, though.
Yeah, yeah, to have at the table, on the other side of the table. I know. We're going to keep talking about that.
Okay, stay
Stay
with
with
us.
us.
This really wonderful idea of love that is so poignant, and we talk to it and we speak to it and we say love's marriage and all of this, and love just says, I think about you first.